All right, so we're going to work on using NoteFlight to do your Irish tune assignment. So if you go into Music First, click on High School Band Class, and you should have an assignment for Irish tune. You click on that, and you're going to have a box up here that says Open in NoteFlight. So if you click that, it should take you right to where you need. This should not show up. That's just on my computer because I created the assignment. And it's going to take you into this big, huge score. Now, also on this score, those 3 notes will not be there. And you're going to have a score with a whole lot of different instruments. Now, you need to know which instrument you are or what you want to write for. C instruments are the violins and flutes and mallets. E flat is alto and bari sax. B flat is trumpet, clarinet, tenor sax, baritone, treble clef. F is the French horn. Alto is the viola, and bass clef are your baritone horn, bass clef, trombone, cello, tuba, bassoon. Sorry if I missed any instruments in there. But anyway, now you definitely don't need all of this. So you're going to go up to this little violin drawing in the top left corner, and you're going to click on that. It says instruments, and it shows you the list of everything that exists here. Over here, they're all checked off. Now, say I want to write this for the alto saxophone. That's an E flat instrument. I'm going to uncheck all of the boxes that are not for the E flat instruments. Now, you could also delete them if you want completely, but only do that if you know with absolute certainty you're not going to use any of those. Because you could really write this for any instrument combination that you want. It doesn't have to be your instrument. If you decide to do a duet, maybe with French horn player or with clarinet player, you could very easily transpose the part that you write to their instrument. All right, so I'm just going to take them out of view as opposed to deleting them. Using the trash can would delete them completely. Now, if you're going to do the lyric assignment, which is option 1, what you're going to end up doing is changing all the lyrics that are here. I'd like you all to keep the original version here for reference. And just like in Microsoft Word or any other program, if you click a couple of times in there, it'll highlight everything. Control-C will copy it. If you highlight where you want to start the paste and then hit Control-V, that will paste it. And you've got everything that you need. Now you have 2 ways to edit the text. 1, you can go in, click on the word, and retype. Click on words, and you get the point. All right, that's one way. Now, option number 2, again, if you click on one and you hit Control and you click on some more, you can highlight a whole bunch of them, and you can end up getting rid of all the lyrics I already put in there by clicking Delete. And then if you start from scratch and you click on the first note and you hit Control L, you'll see a little pink box with a cursor blinking, and you start typing. Now you're going to put 1 syllable per note. All right, so you would click Hi, Mr. B. All right, now how do I get from one note to the next? Very simple. I'm going to go back a little bit. Click on the note. Control L, start lyrics. Type my first word. When I want to move to the next note, I hit the space bar. I'm in a 2-syllable word. After the first syllable, you'll hit the dash, and then you can do the rest of your word, space bar to the next note. Now, space bar, or space bar, you do the dash, ing, Now, if you want to make that note go for more than one syllable or one more note, then you can hit Control Dash, and that will take you through the next note. All right. So that's how you enter your text. Now, the second thing that you might want to do, option 2, is to change the melody. Changing the melody is very simple. You're just going to select the note you want to move and use up and down arrows to change what note you're using. And then you use the right and left arrows to move note to note. All right. Now, I'm changing the original right now just as a demonstration, but you're going to be changing the new version. All right. Leave the original as a check. All right, so I'm going to undo all that work that I just did by hitting Control Z. That's an easy way to undo in all of your programs. All right. Now the third option, instead of changing the melody, would be to cut and paste, create a counter line, and then you can go ahead and do the same thing, but now you're creating a harmony. I'm doing a very simple way of doing it, which is just lowering everything by a third. You can't use that option. I already taught you that, right? And then you can play it back by going up to the top left and clicking on play. And you can hear if you like those harmonies. Oh, how beautiful, right? I know I'm a natural. So after you've done option 1, option 2, or option 3, or even all 3, you get extra points if you do all 3. When you're happy with what you've done, number 1, you should definitely hit save very often so you don't lose your work. But when you're completely done with the assignment, you're going to click turn in this score. All right, it's going to make sure that you definitely want to do it. Then you'll click OK. And at that point, I will know that you have completed your assignment. Everything you save up to there is simply going to show me that you're working on it, and I can take a look at what you're doing, and I can make notes on it if I want. But when you hit submit, that's when you're telling me you have finished the assignment and you're submitting it to me to grade. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or come see me. I'd be happy to help. Hopefully this video was helpful in getting this project done. Have a good one.